Вот так вот в кювете валяются машины. О, у автобуса не видно вообще ни хрена.
A powerful winter storm has brought severe weather to Russia's capital region, disrupting transportation and daily life in and around Moscow.
Низкий уровень, не замерзайте.
The Balkan cyclone, named Francis, has forced the cancellation of dozens of flights at Moscow's major airports as heavy snowfall and strong winds swept across the region. In the southern and southeastern parts of the Moscow region, more than half of the average monthly snowfall has fallen within just 24 hours, Caliber.Az reports via Russian media.
Дороги. Вот так вот происходят залеты. Сейчас вот пытаемся помочь. Вот такая вот наледь.
Snow has blanketed residential areas, leaving courtyards buried and vehicles stranded in deep snowdrifts. Motorists have been seen assisting one another as traffic slowed or came to a standstill in several areas. Meteorologists warn that the worst may still be ahead. The cyclone has proven stronger than initially forecast, with blizzard conditions, snowstorms, and sharply dropping temperatures expected to continue. By evening, snowdrifts in Moscow could reach up to 65 centimeters, which would mark a record high for January since weather observations began. Additionally, more than 180 flights have been delayed and cancelled at Moscow airports due to bad weather. Airport staff are working around the clock to clear the runways and treat aircraft with de-icing agents. Many more flights are delayed on arrival than on departure. At Vnukovo, 5 flights have been delayed and 6 cancelled on departure, while 30 flights have been delayed and 3 cancelled on arrival. At Sheremetyevo, 14 flights were delayed and 2 cancelled, while 84 flights were delayed on arrival. At Domodedovo, 8 flights were delayed and 1 cancelled, while 28 flights were delayed and 2 cancelled on arrival. Authorities have urged residents to limit travel and prepare for continued disruptions as emergency and utilities remain on high alert. Although central streets have been partially cleared of snow, a tense situation has arisen in the surrounding districts. The Moscow City Hall announced that 130,000 workers and 15,000 pieces of equipment have been mobilized to clear the streets of snow. However, continuous snowfall has hindered the clearing of streets and roads. Numerous videos of people being stuck on streets and roads have circulated on social media. Traffic on the Moscow Ring Road has been paralyzed. Due to the heavy snow, entry to Moscow from regional directions has been blocked. The traffic jam on the Yaroslavl highway has reached 20 kilometers, and people have been stuck in traffic for more than 6 hours.
সবসময় সবকিছুর সাথে জবরদস্তি করে আজকে তুষার ঝড় হচ্ছে টানা 32-36 ঘন্টা ধরে তুষার ঝড় হবে তো
Meteorologists reported that the snow will continue until late today. It was noted that more than half of the monthly precipitation norm will fall on January 9. Snow was observed with strong winds. An orange weather warning was issued for Moscow due to the snowstorm.
Да, ребята. Давно я не видел такую погоду и таких коней.
In the past 24 hours, the snow cover thickness increased by 23 centimeters in Moscow, 32 centimeters in Vnukovo, and 33 centimeters in Dolgoprudny, where more than 60% of the January precipitation norm fell. The maximum height of snowdrifts in the Moscow region exceeded half a meter for the first time this winter, reaching 51 centimeters in Cherasty. In Balchuk, snowdrifts reached 39 centimeters, which is 1.5 times more than the norm for this time of year. According to Tishkovitz, this snowfall surpassed the previous record for January 1976, when 12.9 millimeters of precipitation was recorded, and it fell just 1 millimeter short of the daily record set in 1970. There hasn't been this much snow in Moscow for the last 56 years, he added. The specialist also noted that in the upcoming weekend, the temperature in Moscow will gradually decrease and the snowfall will weaken, with only light precipitation expected up to 1 millimeter. However, on Monday, January 12, central Russia will again face a cycle that will bring new snowfall, but with less intensity, up to 2 to 7 m of precipitation. Municipal services and residents of Moscow and the region have 2 days to deal with the aftermath of the bad weather, Tishkovitz concluded.
С дороги вот так вот происходят залеты. Сейчас вот пытаемся помочь. Вот такая вот наледь. Дороги надо посыпать.